All right.
Okay.
Are you sharing?
I am. Wait. Give me like 1 moment. Screen.
There you go.
Can you guys see the VLC player?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. I'll play it. Wait. Can you hear it? The sound? I don't think you
No.
can.
Do you
You
hear it?
can't. You can't. Okay. Wait. Wait. It's just Zoom. I remember fucking up a Zoom meeting once. I thought the guy on the other side could hear everything, but he couldn't. Uh, what's the settings again?
On the bottom of the
Oh,
Zoom
there
bar.
you go.
Okay.
Share.
Yes, sir. You.
How about now?
Yeah,
Cool.
we
Cool.
heard
Okay.
it.
I just got a call from this number.
Yes, sir. You were just texting me. I gave you a call.
Oh, is this? Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah. So, I texted you about the free website offer. I believe you're interested. Yeah.
I'm kind of. What's your? If you don't want money, what do you get out of this?
Oh, that pretty much, we are doing this free giveaway to actually offer some free goodwill upfront. So later, we can have a conversation with you, and then hopefully upsell something, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. And were you calling about my? I mean, I don't know if you know off the top of your head, but are you calling about my tree service or my cat rescue?
Your tree service.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not really interested in getting a website for the tree service. For the most part, I don't really have the need to advertise in any way, shape, or form, and it really would just be one more extra thing to have to think or worry about, and it's unnecessary.
What about the cat service, or you're talking about the other one?
Cat service, I mean, I do this thing where I have an organization called Treetop Cat Rescue,
Uh-huh.
where I'm a professional tree climber, and I travel around saving people's cats that get stuck in trees for free.
Ooh, cool. Okay.
That I wouldn't mind making a small website just so people would know how to contact me, but
Well, that works for us as well. So, if you want us to make a website for that, then sure, we can do it. Street of cat service. Oh, wait,
I mean,
let me
but
look it up.
like if you guys were to create a website for me,
Mm-hmm.
like I'd be happy to advertise your services on my page. You know, I've got like 25,000 followers.
Oh yeah, sure. That works for us too. Oh, there's Tree
Yeah,
of Cat Rescue.
I'm sure you'd at least get a couple paying customers out of the deal.
Cool, yeah, sure, why not? Is this the one? Yeah, it's the same number as this one. Okay. I think I have all the info.
Yes, sir.
What's your name again?
Okay. I don't want to share
Andrew.
his info, so go ahead and cut it.
Okay.
So to get just a little tip for you and anyone, if any of you record anything, like something that all you guys should be doing is sending me copies of your chats with people and letting me help you and say, here's what you should have said instead. But I wouldn't use the word upsell because they don't know the word. They don't really know what that means. Just say, if someone says, well, what's in it for you? Say, well, we're hoping that you'll possibly get something from us later. Try not to say buy and sell to people, but that's not a big deal. Obviously, you got the guy. Um, so you originally got him with a text, right? And
Yeah.
do you remember what you said at first?
No, it was the same thing. In return for a video testimonial, if you want, we can make you a free website. There's no strings
Okay.
attached, but we do want a bit of your time and a video testimonial in return. Would you be interested? That's it.
Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. So, obviously I'm going to be sending you some good money the next couple days. And more than that, we're going to convert a couple of these guys. I know we will. Gail, she's going to buy something. John, he just seems so busy. He's hard to get a hold of. But Gail, I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell her something because she's like a little flaky, but it's okay. The tree guy, we might get some, but I looked at his page when he
Uh-huh.
posts, people respond.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got people giving him money to help with the cat rescue, and it might not be. We'll see. So, but thanks a bunch. I hope that was helpful for some people. And if anyone has any questions for Hassan or Sheik, who's studying right now, you have tests in the morning, right? Exams tomorrow
I do,
morning.
yes.
Yeah.
I
So
do.
when you leave here, you need to pass. But
Oh no, passing is not an issue, don't worry. Passing is
okay,
fine. It's the problem is actually doing good at it while also
okay.
maintaining my work.
Well, first you got to pass, then you worry about how much you passed by. But good. So, but if anyone has any questions, just later post it in the group. That's why we have it. So, but thanks a bunch. I really appreciate it. And so guys, um, and I'll move on here. I want to go to here first to our website thing. Here's the websites that I created a new post in the classroom. There's a whole new category in the classroom. Let me show you guys here quick. Right here, website updates. So as you get people to sign up for websites, um, here's the ones that we've already built. And then, websites completed. These are completed. Now, once they're completed, we need to set up a quick phone call. And I'm not even going to sell anything on the call. It's just to say hello, ask them if they want any edits and that type of thing. But um, here's the
Do
three that,
you do you want
what,
me to actually call these guys or DM them or
yeah.
text them asking them if they'd be willing to hop on a call? Something like a video call.
So yeah, just we get on a quick, it could be Zoom, it could be just well, no, because they have to be able to see it. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
just reach out to them. You know, don't do prime auto detail. I'm kind of trying to scrape something up out of that.
Okay.
Um, and I'll deal with LaPaw
Uh-huh.
as well. Um, but the rest of them, yeah, if you can get like just quick, tell them a quick call so we could show them the website and see any edits they need, and then we'll talk to them about the domain and things like that
What
on the
happened?
website.
What happened to John? Is he back yet?
He was on vacation when I called him last Monday. It was a week ago Monday, so 8 days
No, yeah,
ago.
he he
So
he he told me he'd be in vacation for a week last week as well.
yeah, I would say give him another day or two and then call him and see where, tell him
Uh-huh.
we want to get him set up with the website. He told me he was going to send me the
Okay.
information to hook his domain to it because he's got a domain, but he never sent it to me. So just,
Right.
that's what we
Okay.
need is we need his domain. Um,
Yeah.
so we'll list them all here, guys. So as you guys have websites come in, we'll list them here, so you can come here and see which one's next, which one's being worked on, and which ones you need to reach out to and get me an appointment. And I'm gonna do this too, like, I'm gonna call all these people this week. You should still do it, but I'm also gonna reach out and try to get a hold of these people, because the website's done, and they're really nice, I think. Um, but we got this new page here, guys, so you can always come here and see how your websites are coming along. Um, where's our next thing here?
By the way, Nick, can you go
Yeah,
back to the page where you gave the websites?
yeah.
What is that ME at the end? Hydrogen, Arizona, and the Tucson Auto Service.
Oh, that's ones where I bought the domain. That's just so I remember.
Oh, 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 okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And we were doing the same thing for him, right? For Treetop?
Yeah, yeah, treetop, yep.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah,
no, the other ones I'm not sure. I didn't promise I'll buy domains for, I think I promised
why
for like
not?
what, one or two more, or maybe two or three, but the other ones,
Yeah, we'll
I
talk to
didn't
him.
mention the domain to them, yeah.
We'll talk to him when we
Okay.
get him on the phone.
Uh-huh.
Um, uh, and I want to talk about the website changes as of July 1st, for everyone. As of July 1st, where is it here? Did I open it already? As of July 1st, they have to buy something to get a free website. And like I said before, and it's why I'm spending all the money to send out these postcards. There's a guy who kind of coached me a little bit on these postcards, and he sold almost like 15 people the first month he sent out postcards. And hold on, I can't think and talk at the same time. So for now on, we'll build the website for free, and the website's still free as long as they get any other service. So they're going to pay for the service and they get the website free. But this starts as of tomorrow or as of now for practical purposes. So let me explain to you
For
guys why.
uh
We're finding out with all these people, we built all these websites. These people all said they want a website. One of the guys said, I never talk to anybody. I don't need a website. And I'm working on him. That's the guy who said, leave me be. He's just lying. But since the website is free, they don't take it seriously. Either they don't believe it or they think we're going to hit them up. But a strategy in 10 years ago, we'd give away a lead magnet for free. We'd give away something totally free. And then we'd put people on a mailing list and we'd send them an email like twice a week to touch them and try to sell them something. Well, that stopped working. Well, it didn't stop working, but what we found works as well is selling something for like 17 bucks. So instead of giving somebody something for free, give them something worth a whole lot more. Sell it to them for 17 bucks or 27 bucks or 9 bucks. When somebody pays, even if it's only 8 or 9 bucks, they're so much more likely to buy the real product later because they've made a
yeah,
commitment. And that's why we want people to fill out the form on their own. If they take the time to think about the website and fill out the form, or to spend 39 bucks to get a website, they take it a lot more seriously. We're finding that, unfortunately, of these 12 sites, and these guys we haven't got to. Only 2 of these people, 3 now, will even respond to me. Like I spent hours building them a free website, and only 3 of them will either reply to my emails or my text or answer the phone when I call. So what we're finding is either A, Hassan pushed a little too much, and that's why we want people to fill out the form on their own. We don't want you to fill out the form for them. Um, and they just told Hassan, fine, just leave me alone. I'll take the website, right? And they probably didn't say it that way, but that's probably what some of them were thinking in their head. And I just know this after selling for 40 years. Some people will tell you anything to get you off the phone, and they're just not bold enough to hang up. They feel rude if they hang up on you, or for whatever reason, they just say, okay. Since it's free, so we want people to commit to something. And like I said, I'm following a plan that this other company does. And like I said, he sold 15. And his lowest price, ours is 39 bucks. His lowest price is 300 a month. So they get a free website as long as they commit to 300 a month for a marketing package. Okay. And you don't have to worry about that. You just got to worry about getting these people
okay,
to say they want the website.
Nick.
What? Yeah.
So for the $39, so we are only giving them a website when they take a service. Let's say someone took the service, okay,
Mhm.
and they're paying 39 bucks,
Right.
and you made them a website, and after 2 months, 3 months, they stopped. What happens to the website in that case?
It gets deleted. Well, not deleted. I'll put someone else's name on it and sell it to somebody else. They have to
Okay.
stay with us. If they're not, this isn't charity. And you guys got to look at it this way. You don't want to waste your time. How many hours did you spend finding those 12 people and now 8 or 9 of them are ignoring us?
Yeah,
Right? If it wasn't
yeah,
for the contest, you'd be upset about it. Now, because of the contest, it worked out, right? It was worth your time. But
yeah.
you see what I mean? So we're not, this isn't goodwill. This is a business to make money. So, and I'm going to talk about approaching people a little differently in a minute, right? It all kind of goes together. So for now on, if they want a totally free website, the website's free as long as they let us do something for them. And I'm going to explain that in a minute. So there's still no obligation, no strings attached. We'll build it for you to review first without making the decision. We want them to just to say, look, okay, I know I got to spend at least 39 bucks. I'll get a nice free website. And your attitude is going to be like, let's just build you the website and we'll let you take a look at it, and then you could worry about it later. Okay, if you could decide later if you want to use our service and keep the website or not. You just want them to get to say, well, okay, I'll take a look at the website. And while I'm thinking about that, I started to talk about it before. With AI search, ChatGPT, Google Gemini, all the different ones, it is so much more important now for them to have a website than it used to be, because the ChatGPT and the Google, they're searching people's websites to learn about them to decide if that's the person they should answer with. When someone says, who's the best plumber in my town, it goes out and it scans all these, and it also looks at reviews. Very importantly, it looks at reviews now more than ever to find people that have experience with whatever that question is. So somebody says, I have rust stains on my front porch. I need a pressure washer to get these rust stains off my front porch. Google is looking through pressure washing company websites, looking for a website that says something about rust stains. So, and that's the one that the ChatGPT is going to say, we found a company in your town that specializes in rust stains. And it's more important than ever for a company to have a website right now. Okay. So, start to use that in the way you communicate with people. So the deal is now they get a beautiful free website. We will build it with no strings attached. If they want to keep it, it's only $39 a month. And that's what the website says now. And I really, so either basically, I really think the best thing you guys can do is be either sending people totally cold an AI demo or a website demo. Just get them to see their self, see their image. It'll at least get their attention, because they get texts all day long, they get emails all day long, they get DMs all day long of people saying, I want to do this, I want to do that, we do this, we do that. They don't care. They care what makes a difference for them. So if your DM or your email or your text includes an image of a website with their logo on it, or an AI with their name at the top of it, that's what's going to stop. We got to get their attention first before anything else happens, right? So that leads me to showing you here, for those of you that aren't aware, if you go to Classroom and you go to Marketing Outreach, we now have our services and prices as the top one here, and this explains it all, right? Here's Dispatch AI. Here's the things that we sell. But right here, it explains the website and explains the wording that you'll now use for the websites. Free site with any service. Our least expensive service is website updates, additions, and growth. So you can say the website design, hosting, and maintenance is free, because it is, right? What they're paying for is the updates and the additions and the growth. It's a little play on words, but this way you can still say the website's free. So we're going to host it for free. We're going to design it for free. We're going to build it for free, but it's $39 for updates and growth, right? And here's what that means. And I wrote here, explain that we'll design, host, and maintain a beautiful website for you as long as we're providing you with any service. Now, when we build the website and I talk to them, I'm not going to try to sell them the $39 package. I'm going to sell them Dispatch AI. But anyway, even our least expensive program, at this point, it's better to talk about our higher end services if you can. But if they ask, well, what's the $39 program? And that's probably what a lot of them are going to do, right? Well, it's our website, it's our update, addition, and growth package. It's $39 a month. It includes all the hosting and maintenance, 3 website changes or updates a month, and 3 new pages a month if you want them to. So every month they stay with us, their website's going to grow. It's going to do better in SEO. It's going to out whatever, and I'll communicate with them. We will send an email automatically right after the first of the month to all our website people that says it's timed. What new pages do you want? Do you want ideas? Reply. Talk to me. The more I can get them to communicate with me, the more likely we are to sell them something bigger later. But it does not include anything that has to do with AI. It doesn't give them a chat widget. It doesn't give them AI automations, right? But like 3 new pages a month. We can make a page about 3 other, like 3 pages of each about one service for the AIs to scan when it's learning more about them. We can make 3 community pages. So like say somebody's in Dallas, right? Well, we could make a page about Dallas tree trimming. We can make a page about Fort Worth tree trimming. So basically we'll give them 3 more pages a month. So at the end of the first year, you're for only $39 a month, your website is going to have 40 pages. It's going to be a big, beautiful, complete website. And of course, we'll try to upsell them things later. So if you didn't really get that, watch the replay, listen to that again. So the website design, hosting, and maintenance is free, but the $39 covers updates, addition, and growth, or whatever way you want to word it, right? And again, I'm going to try, hopefully we sell them even the reputation thing. Reviews are now more important than ever, just because when AI scans, when someone asks a question to the AI, it's also going to go through all of their reviews, trying to find someone that had that same issue with a company that they solved with a 5-star review. So search is all changing, guys. SEO is changing dramatically over the next couple of years. Websites are going to have a knowledge base underneath them, because now the Google spiders search the website. It's called spidering. They read the website. In a couple of years, Google won't read the website. They'll read the AI underneath the website. It'll be AIs talking to AIs, and we'll progress there as time moves on. But anyway, so I wanted to show you this and explain that you learn the way to explain that. Let me get back to talked about that. See where we're at here. Okay, so Sam shared new video, how to build and share demos. I should have done that before. Where am I? New video. Here we go. If you haven't watched this video, it's only 20 minutes. Just like we have, and I talked about this last week, but just like we have the AI demo where you could build a company, an AI demo, and send it to them, right, with a 2 or 3 minute video, or just send them the demo with an email or a DM. I now added to all of your guys' AI Sprinkle login where you could build website demos in there, right? And if you haven't seen it yet, go take a look. You'll see there used to be at the top when you're building the AI demos, it used to only say funnels. Now it says websites. So what this video shows you how to do, and let me, hold on. Let me show you. Look at my screen that I'm sharing here. I want to find in the video. It shows you how to very quickly make a website. All you're going to do, it's so fast. You'll do this in 5 minutes once you've done it a couple of times. And some of you are getting really good at building the AI demos now. I know Lillian is getting good at building the AI voice demos. But basically, you're going to find a template for, let's say you're talking to, I don't know, I always want to use plumbers and dog groomers, but let's say you're talking to a guy that cleans driveways, right? You're going to you're going to click on websites, you're going to click on template, use template. You're going to find, it's going to show you a bunch of pictures of websites for driveway cleaning. You're going to pick one of those. You're going to copy and paste the company that you're going to reach out to. You find somebody without a website. You're going to copy and paste his logo right on the page. And then you're just going to take a screenshot of this whole page and you're going to send it to him. And he's going to see this picture of what could be a new home page with his logo. And he's going to think, well, that looks pretty good. I don't have any website, but that looks pretty good. Okay. Now, again, you're going to have to send 10 of these to get one, right? But that's what this video here is about. It explains exactly how to build it. And let me see if I show you. Do I have I don't know that I have one open here. Let me show you guys quick. App dot, how do I get to it from here? Oh, please log me in. I should have done this before. Son of a gun. Okay, hold on. I gotta open another browser. 724.170. I hope I didn't open the wrong one. Oh. Hold on. Anyway, you guys don't need me to, you guys all know how to log into your program. To this system here, right? You log in here. See now, like I said, your page isn't just going to say funnels, it's going to say websites. And this video right here under free website lead magnet will show you how to really quickly. And what I'm almost done building all this stuff to teach you. I'm just going to start doing this every day and record myself doing it. So you're going to be able to just watch me do it and copy. But anyway, let me go back to here. So that's that. Homepage changes. Our homepage now, it used to look like this, right? It had this on the top. I really want to highlight these websites, guys. I want someone that goes to Google. I want the Google and ask, how do I get a cheap website? I want them to send it to us, right? I want the ChatGPT to answer, come here. So I'm really highlighting this. And I don't know if I showed you this video last week, Tame Your Monster, but I think it's pretty funny. I'm going to show it to you now.
Last week, in a gloomy Gothic laboratory, a monster was miserable. Frankie asked...
Hold on, let me start over.
Last week, in a gloomy Gothic laboratory, a monster was miserable. Frankie, asked the good doctor, is your Christmas light hanging business slow? The creature groaned. Yes. And nobody calls to clean the stained glass windows in the churches? Another sad rumbling moan. Yes. Then what is the problem? But the monster hung his head and shuffled into the shadows. But today, he stomped back in, grinning from bolt to bolt. You're so happy, Frankie. Why the change of heart? He handed the doctor a laptop, and the whole dreary world burst into color. You got a free website from AI Sprinkled, the monster cheered, danced a stiff little jig, and skipped out the door. So don't feel like a monster. Get your free website from AI Sprinkled at aisprinkled.com/free website.
Okay, I also got a horizontal one. If you guys want any of these videos to post on your social media, reach out to me. But let us provide you with any service starting at only 39 bucks. That's the trick, guys. You tell them, look, our cheapest service is only 39 bucks. Just let us build you the website. And then you can talk to Nick about that later. But let's show you what the website's going to look like first. That's the hook, right? Your job is not to sell these guys anything else. Your job is just to get them to talk to me or to go to our website, and order, a website here, right? I mean, a AI demo here, or come here and get a free website. That's your job. I will do the rest. And I think some of you are talking way too much with people, and I'm going to talk about that now a little bit. Homepage changes, yeah. Who to target below? Oops, started. I wrote some notes down here. I'm going to read them to you, then I'm going to talk about it. And I sent this to one of you guys yesterday. Thoughts on who to contact. I think some of you, we narrowed down our search to mobile service companies. It might not be narrow enough. Maybe we need to pick one company and say all we work with are basement waterproofing companies. I had a basement waterproofing company client paid me $1,400 for 10 years. Then the company got sold and they fired me because they had their own department. But anyway, if you're reaching out to dog groomers, a job costs 75 bucks. Dog groomer who's running ads, who has lots of business, is a good lead. It's a good person for you to approach. A dog groomer who does it in his basement and washes 3 dogs a week is not. It's not a real company, right? So here's my thoughts on who to contact. Look for companies who sell expensive stuff. We want to be dealing with people, and I think here's the problem. When someone says, well, I'd love a free website, but I can't afford $39, that's not a real business. That's someone who needs us so bad, but they're so cheap they won't use us. And we could so help them by running ads for them and do so much. But look for companies who sell expensive stuff. Maybe try guys who sell attic insulation. They build a new house, or someone remodels their house and they're going to insulate the attic, and they charge these guys $8,000, $9,000 to come out and blow insulation into their attic, right? For that kind of company, if they miss a job because they miss a call, they lose a lot of money. The guy who misses a job because they lose a dog grooming, they don't lose that much. It's not painful enough. For people to listen to you, they have to feel some kind of pain, and we have to provide the solution to that pain, right? So maybe try guys who sell attic insulation or who do basement waterproof. Basement waterproofing companies, their jobs start at $5,000, maybe $20,000 is where one job peaks off. Tree companies are another one. Tree services, that's expensive. So someone calls to come and have a tree cut down in their yard, that's a few $1,000s. So find companies that fill these two requirements that you're reaching out to. 3 requirements. They don't have a website, or they've got an old crummy one. They charge $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 for one job or more, and they're advertising on Facebook. Because if they're advertising on Facebook, they're paying a lot of money every day to find business. That guy, if he misses a job, if somebody calls him and leaves a message and he calls them back that night and they say, oh, sorry, we already hired somebody else, he probably paid $50 for that lead. He probably paid Facebook $50 for that ad, for that one click. And he's like, shit, I spent $50 and he called someone else. That's the guy that needs our AI to answer the phone and schedule the appointments for him. So I hope this makes sense for you guys. Approach people that don't have a website, or if you're sending AI demos, you don't have to do the website, but sending AI demos or website demos is the best thing you can do. But approach guys who don't have a website, have a high ticket service, and are advertising on Facebook. And to find out who that is, you just come here, go to facebook.com/ads/library, and it's probably going to open slow because I'm recording. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm still recording. Did I turn it back on? Yeah, I did. But that's who to look for. And I'll come back here and show you that in a minute. But let me go back to our list here. Where am I? Oh, right here. I'm going to do the impulses I'll make a video this week about impulses, and I'll send an email to you guys. It won't be long, but it'll explain to you just little ways that you could say things to make them more likely to buy from you. Website tracking list in the classroom, I talked about that. And finally, website opportunities. Okay, here's the Facebook ad library. To find out who's running Facebook ads, pick the United States, pick category. Let's just do all ads, check keyword. Let's do attic insulation. Attic insulation services. It's going to come up with all these people. And this is where you're going to find companies. These are all companies that do this, that are spending money on Facebook. To these people, when they're paying $50 for a real lead, when a lead leaves them a message and they don't answer the phone, and they call them back that night or the next day and they say, hey, I hired the guy you hate down the street and steals all your jobs. And you look in here, see how long these ads have been. Like, look at this. This company has been running this ad since September of last year. They've been running this ad for 10 months. So you click see ad details, all right? Adaptive insulation. This is who you want to reach out to and send them a demo, a voice AI demo. They're spending money on Facebook every day. They're spending a lot of money on this ad. And I know we've talked about this before. But look at this guy here, Master Attic. They've started running this ad on February 17th, 2026. They've been running this ad for 7 months, 6 months, 5 months, whatever the hell it is, right? Attention, Pennsylvania homeowners. You go to Master Attic here. I'm not logged into Facebook, so I'm not going to bother with all that. But that might be the tip that changes your luck, guys, and makes a big difference. And if you can find one of these guys that don't have a website, they're going to have a website. If they're running Facebook ads, they're going to have a website. But they might have an old crappy website too, right? And remember last week I showed you guys how to use our AI sprinkle system to find companies that don't have websites. So if you didn't get that, if you didn't, for some reason, if you missed that last week, log into your AI sprinkled login, and I have a whole lead finding system in there. It'll find you whatever companies you want that don't have websites, and it's free. I built it for you guys to use. So, let me see, where are we here? Tracking opportunities. Okay, I'm going to have to log into this somehow. Let's go to app. Dot. I always have trouble. I always forget to log into this first. But let me see if I can get in here. Hold on. Because I want to show you guys this.
What's this?
11 minutes ago, show 0 minutes ago, 798,451. Please be the right account. I did this last week too. I ended up logging into the wrong account. Damn it. Let's try this one. Try it with Google. That's an old account I had 2 years ago, and it always still pops up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Now it's gonna give me an option. All right, which one? I know it's not this one. Oh, I'm probably gonna pick the wrong one. I should write this down. Oh, Nick, I am such a knucklehead. Hold on. I'm sorry. Which one did I do last time? This one, right? Okay. Now I can't remember what I was here to look for. What the hell was I just doing? Hold on. Oh, tracking opportunities. Okay. Oh, I have so many here. I'm going to log into one of your guys' accounts. I'm going to log into, well, I'll log into Peace. All right. And maybe well, let me see. All right. Here's where I said, remember, you could build website demos now. You can go to websites here and build. It used to just say funnels. Now it says websites. But anyway, when you go to, is it marketing? Okay, hold on. Let me log into one that I know has. I'll do this one here. Well, why isn't it showing? Hold on. Oh, I'm so stupid. That's settings. It should say right here. It should say opportunities. You know what? I probably Okay, I didn't activate this for you guys yet. I was thinking about it and I forgot. Okay, here's what you guys are going to see, and I will turn this on for all of you. I'm just going to go to AI Sprinkled and show you. As you build websites, right? Like if I come here, these are all websites I've built for companies and all funnels I've built for companies. But you're going to click on contacts, and maybe I'll wait till next week to show you this. But you're going to click on opportunities here, and you'll see these are all people we've built free websites for, right? So it says ordered free website, and you guys will all have this activated in your accounts. So you can come here and see everyone that ordered a website through you. And this is a garbage one I need to delete. But I'll go into this next week. But you'll be able to see the websites you had your people order, and then you'll have websites built, and then attended post-build meeting, and you'll just drag them along as you go. All right, and I'll talk about that next week. So, really though, guys, just your job is not to sell these guys. Don't talk too much. Your job is just to get them to say, yes, I'll take a look at the website, or yes, I'll listen to the AI demo. And I swear to you, I will do the rest. Just get them that far. I will call them. I will follow up with them. I will email them. I will text them. And I need your help, right? When the website's done, I need you to help me set up that meeting. Just because these people, they don't answer their phones, and stuff like that, right? So, oh, hold on here. Oh, good. Hassan, there's some questions here from Peace. My question for Hassan is, do you think calling helped you win the prospect? Between calling and DMs, which has a higher chance to win them over?
Yeah, I just replied to that on text.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
basically it just depends. One day I called a bunch of people and I was getting horrible pickup rates. The next day, I got a couple pickup rates and had a decent conversation with like what 2 3 people. But that's like in what 50 calls, which is still kind of bad. That basically means that I only was able to reach out to 3 people, and the remaining 47 will never know why I called them because I don't get callbacks. I don't know why, but I rarely get callbacks from people I call.
Because you're selling
So
something.
yeah, I mean, do they know I'm selling something? Because they never pick up the call, and I don't leave voicemails.
If I can make a suggestion, if it's a
Uh-huh.
business, you might want to leave this voicemail. Hey, I'm calling because I was looking for, let's say it's a basement waterproofer. Hey,
Uh-huh.
sorry to bug you. I was calling you because I'm looking for a basement waterproofer in Detroit.
Mhm.
I don't know if you miss a lot of calls, but a lot of times when somebody tries to call you, like I just did, they'll probably call another basement waterproofer. I have a solution that can help with that. If you could just return my call and give me 2 minutes, I'll explain how. I mean, that's it. Most of them won't return it, but you just
Uh-huh.
showed them, right? It's proof right there. Look, I'm looking for a basement waterproofer. I called you. You didn't answer. I have a system that'll answer for you and save you calls. Call me back. And most won't, but if one a month does, yeah. But something else you could do is follow up with these people. If you call someone, you should not just leave it at that, right? Leave them a quick message and just say, hey, it's Hassan. I left you a message earlier. I called you earlier today. I'll send you, even if your message is, hey, I'm trying to get a hold of a waterproofer in Detroit, I'll send you an email instead. Then you just send them an email with your pitch. Sometimes these guys, they're just so busy at night. Maybe he'll go home and read your email, but you should try to touch people a couple different ways.
Uh-huh.
And Faith, I'll mention something, or Peace, I'm sorry. Um, it's okay to even if you don't call people and you do whatever you feel is right. But even if you DM people, get them to take the website. I'll call them. And with this new system, you really just got to get people to say, okay, I'll take a look at the website. Like 2 days later, I'll call them before I even build the website. I'll call them, hey, I just want to thank you. We're building, you spoke with Peace. We're building a really cool website for you. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Nick. I'll have the website done in a few days, and then I'll answer their questions there. I'll ask them a couple of quick questions so I know what to pitch them later. But I'm not even going to pitch them. I'm just going to say, hey, we're just happy to be building a website for you, and I'll be back in touch with you in a few days. So, and again, I think some of you guys are trying too hard to sell the product when your job is just to sell the demo, get them
Uh-huh.
to like, and then I'll do the rest. You know, you just, it's like golf. You put the ball on the tee, I'll come up and I'll drive the ball. So, um, and also questions like this, I really wish you guys would ask more questions of each other in our group instead of me doing all the talking, right? So, because you know we all succeed together, and we're all learning this together. And I mean, I've been doing this for decades, but it's different when I'm working with people. You know, because I go to meetings and I meet people, I get referrals. That's what I've always done. This is different, and I'm learning with you guys. But the sending, like I know you've heard me say this, but the postcard thing, a guy sent 200 postcards, 100 and some, almost 200, and he got 15 jobs the next month of a $300 a month deal. And the guy sending has 1,000 clients, their agency, from sending AI demos. So I know that these work, and we'll work them together. Also, I know I'm over. I'm going to end the call, but I want to say one last thing. Postcards are starting to hit. Within the next week or so, I'm going to start sending you guys names of people to contact that got postcards. And there's a whole script that's already written. It's already in our group. I'll help you again. We'll talk about it more next week. But you're going to reach out to people. You can call them. You can email them. You can say, hey, we sent you a postcard last week about a free website. Did you take a look? I'm going to try to tee these up for you so you can come and swing the bat, and we'll work
Yeah.
on it together. So I think
Yeah.
that'll be good though, because that's how he
Uh-huh.
sold all these. The guy didn't have anybody that got a. Remember, I said he got about like 15 clients out of it. He didn't get any of those clients. None of them got the postcard and went to the website and ordered the free website. Every one of them had to be followed up with later by someone that said, "Hey, we sent you a postcard last week," and that's what you guys are going to do. I'm not going to do any of that. That's all
Uh-huh.
for you.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think it's going to work. All right.
We'll
Any
try. Yeah.
questions? Anyone?
Well, Nick, one last thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sending us the prize money. How are you gonna send it?
However you want. I mean, I think you told me
Have you
pay something.
Payoneer?
Yeah, I'll do that. I've never used it, but I'll figure it out. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Payoneer is more convenient because the costs the charges for sending money via Payoneer is really low compared to other means.
Yeah. Or I can just wire it right into your bank account. I use Western Union for that. But send me a DM. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
But
sure.
yeah.
Okay.
Like when I send halal money, I use Western Union. He has something else that Western Union.
I
Hillel, what do you
I had
use if
a
you're still there? What is it? I don't
I had a
remember. Go
I
ahead.
had a really bad experience with Western Union once. It was like 1 year ago when I worked with a client, and I told him to send me money via Payoneer, and he was supposed to send me $500, and he tried sending me the money, but he couldn't figure out how to open up Payoneer for some reason. I don't know why. It's really easy to open anyways, but he couldn't do it. Then I told him to give me ACH transfer, which he failed to do again. And then I told him to do wire. Then I think he mistakenly did wire transfer or something like that, and then told me to open Western Union, and things happened, and eventually in the end we didn't receive the money. So basically, got scammed off of $500,
He might have been scamming you from the beginning. I don't know.
probably.
But
No, he was
I,
really willing
I
to
won't
send me the
scam
money at
you.
the start, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I won't scam you. You'll get your money.
So Nick,
Oh, no, 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 no. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm
Okay.
more worried about the method.
Yeah, we'll use whatever. Just send me a DM. Someone else who else just said something?
hey Nick,
Yeah, I heard it.
it's Joy Khan. Are you
Hi.
listening?
Oh, yeah.
I have a question. Some of the business are agree to take the review. Can
Uh-huh.
you please tell me the process how to give them the review?
Okay, hold on one second. I'm just going to stop the recording now because I sometimes I post these online. I don't need people listening to all this. So if you're
Okay,
listening
okay.
online, hi, bye. We're going to continue without you. Join our group if you want information.